What's up guys, Boss here, and in today's video we're going to be playing some top ladder using 2.9 Royal HOGS cycles, so it's hard to believe that this deck is still very strong after all the nerfs it's got. I mean, the Fire Spirit got nerfed, Log and Earthquake all got nerfed recently, but this deck is still super strong inside of the meta. I think one of the main reasons is because the Golden Knight and the Skeleton King just recently got nerfed, and now Archer Queen is the best champion in the game, so I think that's partially the reason why we're seeing this deck come back. So I won, a few games today with it on ladder, climbed up quite a bit, and right now we're 193rd in the world. We're going to try to climb up even more. If you guys would like support me, you can use my creator code BOSS in any Supercell game. Thank you guys who do that. And I also wanted to let you guys know I finished top 50 inside of CRL, which means I qualified to Phase 3 because the top 128 made it, so I'm super excited about that. I don't know yet if I'm going to make a video on it. I think maybe the matches are already out of my battle log, so I don't know if I can, but I'll see what I can do. But at the very least, even if I don't make it to Phase 4, I'm going to get one of the rarest badges in the game, the top 128 badge, which the players who got there will get that on their profile, so I'm pretty excited about that. But anyways, I'll see you guys when we find the first match. Alright, found a first match here. This guy's actually higher up than us by quite a lot. He's at 7,600, so a win here would be really nice. So let's see if he's going to do anything. If not, I might just go ahead and cycle in Earthquake. It's a pretty safe starting play because usually when you do this, it's going to force something out of them. And yeah, you can see he decides to go for a Bandit. So if this is PEKKA, this is actually quite a good matchup for us. So I'm happy that we, ended up, I guess, getting this matchup. Of course, it's not, like, extremely easy. You still have to play well, but it is pretty favorable for this deck. So we're gonna, okay, just use your Zap, perfect. So now we can easily just go Skeletons on top of the Ghost here. And then let's go ahead and just go for Fire Spirit at the bridge, see if he ignores it or chooses to defend it. I think the E was, oh wow, it didn't actually. I'm going to go ahead and pop the ability. Nice, we do get the ability off before he was able to go for a P.E.K.K.A. and kill that, so that was nice. We ended up getting pretty good value out of the Queen there. And already quite a good start to this game. You can see this deck, super cheap, 2.9 elixir. It's just really good at getting an early lead in single elixir, especially against heavier decks, so make sure you are, taking advantage of that, of course. The question is, does this guy have Magic Archer, or does he have Minions? Because if he has Magic Archer, this matchup is slightly harder, whereas if he has Minions, this is really easy, because delivery is so good against the Minions. But, I mean, on the flip side, if he's got Magic Archer, then, of course, we can go Earthquake Log, getting Tower Chip on top of him. So I guess it really just depends, but I think in general it's... So I'm going Royal HOGS here. I did that because he decided to... I'm going to use my Skeletons here. I think we can probably cycle back to them by the time the P.E.K.K.A. works its way over here. I'm gonna go... We need to get a... Yeah, so he does have Minions, as I expected. That was a really good play on his end. He actually got some solid damage. I gotta give him credit there. I'm just gonna go ahead and cycle an Earthquake. It's pretty safe. Because this matchup gets really spammy, especially in triple elixir, I might have to... yeah, stop talking to focus, but let's see. Okay, that... yeah, I'm gonna focus now. I kind of just messed up. And that's going to be GG. Alright, sorry for not talking. I just did not want to choke that game because it's a pretty good matchup and it was quite close and I made a couple mistakes. So I was like, alright, you know what? What's more important here? Like, you know, commentating or winning the match? And I think you guys can agree with me. I think winning's more important. So there you guys go. We almost lost that because I made, yeah, like a couple slip-ups on defense. He also played really well. There were a couple times where I said, like, oh, yeah, that was like a pretty good play on his end. So he made it really close. Really good PEKKA player, obviously, because he was pretty high up. And we get a plus 42, 154th in the world right now. Let's head into the next one. All right, in the next one here, so we got a Fire Spirit, which we can just immediately play at the bridge. And let's see what he wants to do. So he's going to go for a Bomber. I guess we can Earthquake it. So if he's got Bomber, this might be Drill. It could be E-Giant as well. I guess we'll see what he's got. I'm going to Queen because we did get a bunch of damage, so if he does have a Lightning or something, I'm fine with him going for a Lightning on it. I don't really care because we already got chip damage, and it's a negative trade anyway, so it's not really the end of the world. I think I'm going to actually go Royal Hogs here. I'm a little surprised that he went E-Giant that aggressively. I don't know if that was... that was a very... Okay, I think that was a pretty horrible play. Like, I'm just gonna straight up say it. Like, I don't know why he Earthquaked to the cannon instead of going for a Tornado to activate the King Tower, and he would have mitigated, like, so much damage. So that was definitely, a questionable play, to say the least. But, I guess I'm not complaining, because that definitely worked out very well for us. So we're just gonna log the Bomber. We can go for Skeletons here, and with him having Earthquake, it means our Queen is going to get an absurd amount of value, so we're going to be playing her a lot this match. Trying to, yeah, like, maybe aggressively too even, so we could play her at the bridge. Wait, let's do this trick where we can Earthquake the E-Giant to slow it down, so that way it takes a really long time before the Queen actually gets stunned, and this way we won't have to use our cannon on top of the E-Giant, and what this will allow us to do is have it in case he has a mirrored E-Giant. I don't even know if this guy has a, wow, what the heck? I'm actually, like, surprised how much we're, like, winning by right now. So, yeah, he does have a mirror. I'm gonna go for a cannon here and delivery this. And pretty much we just need to... Yeah, we're fine. I'm not even gonna stress about or worry about cycling back to another cannon. We just need to do this, and yeah, that's... Wow. We might have already won. This is kind of crazy. I'm, like, surprised how much we are, yeah, it looks like he gave up. Wow. I mean, I'm, like, I don't even... I'm a little surprised because, like, I don't even think that this is, like, a really easy matchup. Like, I'm not saying it's, like, a bad matchup, but, like, I didn't think... I think, like, he just played kind of bad. I mean, he's a little salty right now. I mean... Like, I play E-Giant quite a bit sometimes, so I definitely don't agree with the plays he made. Like, from what I think anyway, like, I don't know. I'm trying to be nice here, as you can tell. I just don't think those were the right decisions in single. But, either way, really nice win, 127th in the world. We're getting, closer to our season highest, which I think I hit yesterday. So, see if we can get back there this video. Alright, we're in our next one here against I Will Top 1. Okay, so this guy uses a very, very weird deck. It's like Balloon, Executioner, Barbarians, and Inferno Tower. Yeah, I pretty much know the whole thing at this point because I played against him a few times, and his deck is very unique. So it's like if you played against it a couple times, you're going to remember it. Let's put it that way. So the annoying thing is we don't have a lot of air counters. So, yeah. Luckily, though, that was a pretty nice first defense there. Okay, and he's going to go Barbarians. We can use the Queen ability again, which is going to be pretty valuable, hopefully. Yeah, he has to use a Knight just to take her out. That's great. Let's just go for Fire Spirit here to distract the Knight for, you know, split second, and then also help take care of the Barbs. That was good, really good start. Maybe he was a bit too aggressive with that Miner with the balloon, because then after that he didn't have a lot of... Okay, let's go Royal Hogs immediately, because his barbs are out of cycle. And we'll Earthquake too, why not? We have a Queen and Cannon in cycles, so I'm pretty confident we'll be able to defend pretty easily. Yeah, that's fine. Even though we got the King activated, we got a couple Skelly hits there and some additional damage, so I can't complain with that. Recycle a log. We just have to be very cautious about when we play our Queen and Cannon. So we'll Cannon here. I think that was a pretty bad miner, actually, and a bad push in general, because I had both my Cannon and Queen in rotation, and for whatever reason, he didn't even play the miner here, where the Cannon wouldn't have been able to hit it, so that was, quite interesting, for sure. I'm gonna Earthquake this. He had to use Barbarians, just to... I can't cycle my Queen. I wanted to, but I need it for his next balloon. Okay, let's just relax. We'll Earthquake now. I didn't want to do it immediately. Okay. I'm just gonna focus now. Nice. Nice win. Let's go. That was close. That was close. You have to be, like, you can see it's winnable, even though you don't have a lot of air counters. You just have to be very, very careful when you cycle your Queen and Cannon. And I did a little bit of planning ahead, too. Did you see how I was fine taking a little bit of damage in a couple situations where instead of playing the Queen, I just let that balloon connect? Because I knew if I cycled the Queen, what he would have done is he would have cycled back to another balloon, played it in the opposite lane of the Queen, and I wouldn't have been able to defend. So that was a really, really important, I think, takeaway from that match. Like, to, you know, get the win. That was nice. We're against Christian here, so... Okay, he's gonna go drill first play. Hopefully he... Okay, good, he did play it in the front. Because if he played it on the side, then of course the cannon would have been kind of pointless. Okay, so he's using... Ooh, so he's using, the Golden Knight's annoying. Even though it got nerfed, it's pretty good against cycle decks like this, because there's lots of things for it to jump on. For example, Skeletons, Fire Spirit, Cannon, and it's really hard for me to... you know, be always spacing them out. He just used his Ghost. I'm thinking maybe we should... Yeah, let's go Royal Hogs in the other lane. Even if he just Tornadoes and activates... Oh, okay, he's got Cannon. I guess that's good for me, since the Cannon is really weak against Earthquake. Like, Earthquake does quite good against the Cannon, obviously. Okay, good defense there. When they play the drill on the side, it's really easy to defend with Log and Fire Spirit. So, I think Queen is going to be a really nice card in this matchup too, because he doesn't have any sort of big spell, just Tornado. So it'll be hard for him to deal with, I think. I'm going to use the ability and go delivery here. I guess let's go Royal Hogs. Just going aggressive here. Good defense by him. He was going to activate the King Tower sooner or later, though, so it's nothing to be too worried about. Just have to try our best to defend the drills the best we can. Okay, we need to use our ability here, because what he's going to try to do is get the Golden Knight to dash on the cannon and then the Queen. And we don't want that to happen, because then it would have gone on the tower afterwards. It's going to be a great earthquake for us. Good delivery on this ghost. Ooh, nice. He did the dash too early. Let's go. So far, so good. This might be another one where I have to just not talk and triple. I feel like any kind of time I'm using a cycle deck, I have to focus and triple. No talking allowed if we want to win. Hopefully you guys understand. That was a really good play by him, actually. The Executioner at the bridge kind of caught me off guard. Oh no, that's GG. Yeah, GG. The Golden Knight was tricky to deal with at the end, and I guess the Executioner. But he played pretty well. I don't think it's like a horrible matchup, but it was a little, I guess a little hard, I guess. Probably play one more. There was one loss I didn't show because it was against a pretty hard counter and I thought it wasn't an interesting game. That game we just played was a lot better since it was a little bit closer, and I don't think it was like a horrible matchup, but wasn't that easy, I guess. Okay, so we're against Yo Soy Rick. Last time I played against him just a couple hours ago, he was using Graveyard Freeze. We'll see if that's what he's still using. Just gonna cycle Skeletons here. If he doesn't do anything, I'm gonna assume it's Graveyard Freeze, because usually you don't make the first play with the Graveyard deck. So yeah, it's going to be the same deck. I know what he's using. Okay, there's the Bowler. Let's go Royal Hogs here. We're gonna Earthquake this, go Delivery on the Bowler. Ooh, okay, we have to be really careful right now. Go for a very late log. Really good defense, nice. That's a tip right there. Don't log too early. I see so many people when they're playing against Graveyard, they log too early, they get kind of nervous. Be patient, wait for at least, I would say, 3 to spawn. 3 skeletons, 4. And depending on the situation, like if you know they have a freeze, sometimes it's better to wait even longer. So we're going to go Royal Hogs here. Because even though I know he, has some splash cards to counter them, he just cycled his Inferno Dragon. I don't want him to... I'm going to watch out for the freeze. Okay, good. He's not able to even... Oh, he froze that. Okay, that was a mistake. Definitely a bad freeze there. Oh, what? How did that fire spirit? What? Okay, well, bad fire spirit, I guess. I don't know how that even happened. That was stupid. So we both... Well, the fire spirit's a very small mistake, so I guess it doesn't really matter that much at the end of the day. Even if he bowlers this, we're still going to get a tiny bit of damage unless he nados. Okay, so he nados, but that's, at that point, an overcommitment, so I'm fine with that. Actually, you know what we're going to do here? We're going to pressure. Instead of, like, he didn't expect that, and what that forced him to do was defend, and he wasn't able to go for a freeze. And I know he really wanted to go for that freeze, but we didn't let him do it because he had to defend. I'm gonna Earthquake the bowler and get some tower chip, just because we're at this point in a pretty good situation where I feel kind of comfortable to... Okay, I don't think we need a defensive EQ. We're going to take some damage, but we're still going to maintain a lead. Yeah, there's no way pigs are getting through that. Oh my gosh. Okay, that was really good. Nothing's even crossing the bridge, so that should be... Yeah, I was gonna say, like, really easy to defend, and sure enough, it was. Oh, and we're getting some damage. We got a tiny bit. Triple Elixir's approaching, so time to focus up. Not gonna be talking. Alright. That should be GG. I'm pretty sure of it, because now... Yeah, he just had to overcommit, and he's not even going to get a lot of damage. Just literally have to cycle back to... What? Okay, hold on. That got a little scary there. Okay, we're fine. GG's. Let's go. Played against him earlier. Managed to beat him twice. Pretty decent matchup, I would say. You just have to be, you know, on point with your EQs and logs, and then you're fine. So that is going to be it for the video. Pretty good stuff, I'd say. I mean, we ended higher than where we started. Showed this loss that was, I think, a pretty good loss. Like, I mean, it wasn't even a hard counter, and I think, like, he played well. We could have played it a little better, but not easy at the same time. But this game I didn't show because it was a pretty hard counter, and it wasn't even close. It wasn't really a fun game. I mean, Bomb Tower, Fireball, not really what you want to see when you're using pigs, obviously. So that's going to be it for the video. Pretty crazy that this deck is still good. It's been really good now for the past like 8 months, and I think it's even better this season than it was last couple months, so that's kind of absurd. But yeah, make sure to like the video if you guys did end up enjoying it. Subscribe if you guys are not subscribed already. Thanks again. Until next time, guys.